For broadcasting opportunities on Wildfire Radio, go to wildfireradio.com and click Contacts. For advertising opportunities on any of our shows, go to wildfireradio.com and click on Advertise. And remember, for all of your concert and sporting event tickets, go to SeatGiant.com and use code WILDFIRE at checkout for a great discount.
You're listening to the Microphonies, exclusively on Wildfire Radio.
Listeners, customers, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Having my back there. Mm-hmm. I come before you today, episode 103 of the Microphonies podcast. There's gifts that are the bountiful gifts that are on the table right now. We'll get to that in a second. There's spicy. There's something called. There's a bag, an unmarked bag labeled Hellfire on the table. I don't know whether to call
a jet black bag with
jet black bag.
Green text that says Hellfire.
In 2001, the NSA would have been all over this.
Yeah. They'd be all over it now.
I don't know how these guys traveled with it.
They're listening in.
It's literally written in Sharpie.
They're coming to get us right now.
So sketchy. All right.
It looks like chalk.
It does.
It does.
I'm so scared right now. For no reason.
The work of a child.
I'm like gripping. Look at this napkin I'm holding right now.
Yeah, you're shaking.
I've never seen you in such fear.
Yeah.
I'm a mess. I'm in shambles. I have Jeff over here, not in a mess or in shambles.
Very relaxed.
No, because you won Greg's List.
There's one thing I might be good at in this lifetime, and that's Greg's List.
Yeah.
There's no winners in Greg's List.
That's true. I should say he won more so than he didn't lose.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the proprietor of the list, in which bears his name.
Yes.
Greg.
Won by like 11 points, Greg.
Yeah,
that's true.
We got
it was a blowout.
We got absolutely smoked.
Let's not have the same thing happen again.
No, never again. Not after the past 2 weeks. And never mind. We're going to get to all of this, I can assure you. Taylor, as always.
There's two familiar faces and voices in the studio.
Very, very familiar. Too familiar.
Almost too.
Almost
just
too.
Familiar enough.
We have Lauren.
Hey guys.
There he is.
What's going on?
And guys from the We Are Just Grubbin podcast.
Jamiel.
Hey Lauren and Jamiel.
Thanks for having us.
There he is. You guys brought a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah. Let's shout out Fat Louis and Woodbury, my man Ryan. Taylor, you were creeping on the Just Grubbin Instagram, right?
I was.
And you told me, yeah, we want you to come on for the Hellfire and bring some fat sandwiches with you. And I was like, I got you. So my man Ryan hooked us up with Doppler Dan's Heat Wave, which was chicken cheesesteak, fries, onion rings, and mild wing sauce. And I think we just posted it on our Instagram. It's beautiful, right?
It's a pretty sandwich.
That's a thick sandwich.
It's got fries stacked on the bottom. There's layers of things going on here.
And the big Fat Louis. It's cheesesteak, whiz, fries, fried mozzarella, bacon, and marinara.
We have been truly blessed.
Yes, really. Well, let's give it up.
Yeah, Fat Louis. Shout out to y'all, man.
Thank you, guys.
These sandwiches are seriously fat. They're
I know.
Fat sandwiches.
Is there any better name to come after the word fat than Louis?
No. Probably why I stopped there. But what do you guys think? It's fucking phenomenal, right?
It's amazing. It's incredible.
No, it was very
this
good.
is exactly what I want in a sandwich.
Because your next meal isn't going to be.
No.
So what, at least.
I put some of the sandwiches aside so that I had something to relieve me.
Hey, good luck.
I don't think it's going to help.
Nah.
I'm hoping the one with the fries.
It's just going to be a hot sandwich.
Yeah, it's going to be terrible.
I'd rather enjoy the sandwich when my taste buds aren't dying.
Right.
Oh,
Taylor's last meal. That's what he wanted.
You won't be able to taste anything else for about a week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So why are we doing this?
We're doing this because we lost Greg's List again. So 2 weeks ago, we had to go to an adult bookstore, which not fun.
Surprising lack of literature in this adult bookstore. I'm still not happy about it.
Not a single copy of The Fountainhead.
I know.
Paradise Lost was not there. Anyway, whatever. We lost last week too, and now we have to eat chips covered in. So walk me through this. Because it's like a chip seasoning, or is it just a seasoning in general?
It's just a seasoning in general.
Okay.
That's supposed to taste like bacon, and you put it on everything. They have all
This one
sorts
does
Tastes
not.
like bacon.
It's vegan.
Yeah.
Tastes like
Vegan.
bacon.
So their whole thing is they're baconless baking.
Oh.
Yeah, they have a pretty funny Twitter account. They're always talking shit, and they challenged. They threw out the Hellfire challenge, and then the guys start to email in. He's like, "Oh, I'll send you guys shirts and all this," and he just kept saying, "Well, how much we should put on there," and like kept warning us and whatnot.
Yeah.
He basically called us cowards and
Yeah,
said, "Go ahead, try
he
this."
called-
But we like
pretty much
spicy
pretty
food.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, "All right, well, let me know when you guys take it."
And they're from Australia, right?
Australia.
They're from Australia, and they called us out.
So he was like calling me
yeah.
out at all sorts of odd hours and shit too. So I'm waking up, emails like, "You're gonna die." I'm like, "Oh."
It's 4 a.m. and this guy just called me a pussy.
pretty much.
Jeez, man.
Pretty much.
I have a family, man.
But he's like telling me, he's running me through all like we have this maple. Like a lot of the seasonings actually sound fantastic.
Yeah.
And
Did you try the
delightful.
other ones?
Yeah, we Big Al. What people don't know is he didn't take the challenge.
No.
He doesn't do spicy.
Oh,
so
Big Al.
He did the like the one of the maple ones, and he was like, "My chips are delicious." But you could put it on anything, and it gives it like a bacon flavor.
That's
That's the whole
amazing.
thing, yeah.
It's called Baconlicious.
Baconlicious, yes.
From the land down under.
And Neil,
Yes.
if you put in the code Just Grubbin, you get 10% off.
Get
10%.
I know, right?
out of town. Get out of town.
It's incredible.
Stop the press.
I know.
Turn the show. God, come on. You can't release it.
I almost told Taylor to end our show when we announced it. That's
Do you telling me?
Yes.
If I go to Baconlicious, and I enter the secret code,
Just Grubbin.
Just Grubbin.
No
Just
G.
Grubbin. No G.
No G.
No G. You're going to fuck up and get nothing. You're just going to get bad booty hellfires.
Full price.
Yeah.
Just grubbing.
You pay an extra 10%
Yeah.
for just grubbing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. All right.
Wonderful.
you're not going to feel that way after you have these chips.
No.
How many vegan listeners
But-
do you think we have anyway?
Maybe.
It's not only for vegans.
Yeah.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
but us normal
the
people
pitch.
just eat bacon.
Us normies.
But it is delicious. So
I believe it.
I mean, bacon flavored anything is usually pretty good.
We're
I'm
big
not
can't go
always
wrong.
in the mood to wrap something in bacon. You know, there's certain things where
Yeah.
it's just like,
you get it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
And we're
For the
fans.
lazy person or the vegan, basically.
Right.
You know?
And I like how you guys are like paying homage to our misery by doing chips, just like we did.
Yeah,
because
well,
we were
chips.
unprepared, so we were just first thing we saw were chips.
It's all in solidarity. Yeah, it's Wildfire Radio.
Is there any better way to like really suffer, or not so much suffer, but really take in the seasoning? Like we could have, maybe we could have like rubbed down to like piece of meat.
That's what we were gonna do.
Yeah. That was our
but
plan.
then we had the live show, and then we were like,
Yeah.
too lazy for that
What
shit.
if you could redo it? What would you do? Like
Come
on
on,
a hamburger?
it's got to be the chicken.
Grilled chicken. Definitely grilled
Had to
chicken.
be the chicken.
Yeah, that chip's got a lot of surface area going on right there.
Oh, and
I
you
get too
got to
old.
put it spiced down on the tongue.
Oh no!
If there should be spice
I'm
on both sides.
making a rule now.
And if I'm not mistaken, you were the first podcast I blurted out because I couldn't like get my thoughts. What, right, Taylor? Yeah. Pretty sure I yelled out Microphonies almost instantly.
You got called out first. That's a fact. It's a fact.
It's perfect because we were gonna do like habaneros or something. We were gonna like find like ghost peppers, chili peppers or something, and just like
I found it
eat
for
'em.
you.
Yeah,
The devil
That's
himself.
amazing. Speaking of each
in Australia. Shout out to you, Baconlicious.
My God. God, I don't know. Should we do? You want to do these now?
Look how shady the bag is, man.
It's a matte black bag.
I know. I was wondering if you guys brought
Ridiculous.
If that was a bag you brought from home, or if
Just
it
showed,
was
up just showed up on my doorstep,
Yeah,
bro.
right. Call the
Came home
police.
one day and it was just boom.
I call the
hellfire.
police on that thing. You know?
I would have been less sketched out if it was in a clear bag. The word
Yeah.
Ziploc was like etched out with like a straight razor.
Like something you would find on like a grocery shelf. Actually.
Yeah. I don't think you can't try. You cannot take this on a plate.
How'd this
Yeah.
get through customs? That's a good question. Like, what happened here?
If it didn't say Hellfire on it, it could have a severed finger in there. Like,
Oh my God.
Wait, so are you about to do it now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
going?
it's-
Hype it up. You got to do it.
If
Hold
you
on.
want to count us out.
Me?
Are you going one chip at a time, or are you doing them both at the same time?
Both. Got to do both.
10,
Sandwich it up.
9,
All right, 31.
8,
30.
29, 28.
All right, Neil, are you ready?
Hellfire challenge.
Go ahead and start whenever you want, boy.
Take 2.
3.
2, 1.
1. Oh, he went tongue down. Yep. He went for it.
Did he tongue down? Did you tongue down?
It went right down on the tongue.
Taylor, have you ingested?
This is where I was good right there.
Oh, he's hidden away
I was good
right
right
there.
there. And then, yep.
He said, "Oh no."
That's unfortunate.
He's in
That's
pain.
when it gets unfortunate. Right there.
Tell us what you're going
yeah.
through, Neil. Describe your feelings. Let us know. Oh, you okay? Taylor?
Neil,
My
Neil, I
nose is
apologize.
tingling.
Yeah? You don't
I'm not really sorry, but
Taylor,
I'm sorry,
you don't look
brother.
too bad. You're okay.
Side.
Yeah?
Oh.
Inside?
Describe how you feel to the listeners. This isn't good radio.
Yeah.
Enunciate.
It's
Use your best
Five
vocabulary
watt fire.
possible.
oh my god! Remember those like, oh Jesus Christ! All right,
Taylor seems to be taking it like a. Oh, maybe not.
So if I can
But Taylor's just
Going to
help you
Yeah.
describe this thing here, Neil, it's like the devil himself took his penis
Yeah.
and just shoved it right down in there.
Yeah.
And now it's just marinating.
it's just hanging out,
And
and
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
There's
right
nothing I
there.
can do.
No, nope.
it's
yeah.
lingering.
The
And
boiling.
it doesn't. That's the thing. It gets worse.
Breathe.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Breathing is not
Why
great.
does it get worse?
It gets worse.
Why?
I thought I was through the thick of it. Oh my god, my nose is running.
No, it's going to last for a while. How you doing
Yeah,
over there,
so I
Taylor?
was before you came in. I was telling
Seems
the story.
okay.
I went out to the bar because it was my birthday weekend. After the show, I you burp up a little bit.
Yeah.
The seasoning came back.
No.
Like, he wasn't done.
Oh man.
I was in the middle of a conversation. I was like, oh no.
Wait, how long would you say? Like after?
I woke up a little bit off
Oh man.
So this is a whole day later.
Ruined this whole weekend.
because you guys went for it. So props to y'all, man. And that's what my
I'm
problem
still
was.
finding pieces of it somehow.
You're gonna find it later too.
My whole throat,
Yeah.
God.
almost into my nervous system.
You can feel it like deep in your
It's just
spinal
been,
cord.
like, ruptured by spice. And it's not like a fun like grand masala or something. You know, it's not like
It's
a
gross.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
gross.
it's
yeah.
just gross.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, it's
And Marcus enjoyed this.
Yeah, Marcus of the Crapulent actually thoroughly enjoys this level of spice, which I don't get.
He's a
don't
wild man.
understand.
There's no
Yeah.
question there that he's
Stop.
weird.
It just won't stop.
It's awful. It's awful.
There's
It's
nothing
not,
we
it's not
can-
gonna help.
There's
It's not
nothing
gonna
I
help.
can do.
It's not gonna help.
No.
Fight through.
It might
brother.
help for a second.
I'm getting
The
more
bread,
water
no,
right
bread's pretty good though.
Taylor's taking a break.
Bread is good.
Bread's pretty good.
And why just eat bread when I can have a delicious Fat Louis?
Fat Louis. That's Fat Louis and Woodbury.
Head on down to Fat Louis and Woodbury.
Also, that's Baconlicious.
Yeah.
10% off with use the code Just Grubbin.
Hey, guys.
That is Baconlicious.
Can I get like real personal for a second?
Please.
Obviously, it hurt going in. How did it feel coming out though?
Oh yeah.
I got
That's a
it.
good question.
Was it worse or better? Would you say?
So you guys keep laughing. I haven't been right.
I'm assuming
Like-
it's got to mess you up pretty
Like
bad.
I the only reason I left the house today is because I agreed to come do this. I can't look people in the eyes.
I've been having trouble all week. I didn't
Yeah.
realize why.
I break
but
out the
that's
sweats
probably why.
randomly.
Yeah, yeah.
That
I was having
Sunday.
a conversation
Yeah,
at
that's-
work and I was just sweating and they were like, "What's wrong with you, man?"
That's why I had a terrible week this week. Yeah.
I ate something spicy a week ago.
You don't understand. If you saw the bag,
I think my spinal fluid's on fire.
and I'm pretty sure the bag doesn't show up in pictures. It's weird.
Yeah.
You're just holding. It's like like a vampire. Yeah.
Only true believers can see it, right?
It's weapons grade spicer.
Yeah. It might as well be.
I feel like a daisy. I feel like I swallowed a daisy cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sharpness, like your tongue is cut up.
Yeah. It's bombs over Baghdad.
You guys
on this
look. You
pallet
guys
right now, dude. It's
You guys
unreal.
look better than I thought you would. You got some upper lip sweat going.
Some shit going on.
You were
right
tearing up. Yeah.
Taylor looks. He's got it. He's
I got a
fine.
runny nose.
Yeah. He's fine.
He went and he ran to the sink and just put his hand under the faucet.
That's what I did.
It's just steam.
You actually hand me another paper towel.
Oh yeah. Don't touch your face.
Yeah, that's another thing I had to keep in mind too. because it's in there.
Ghost peppers. Ghost peppers.
Their song?
Oh, I never heard that one.
There is now.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you okay?
There you go. Next time you get more questions right on the Greg's list. Yeah, I work hard on this.
This will teach you.
Yeah, right.
Greg isn't just out here wasting time.
It's my fault. I'm an idiot. Oh, God.
I feel better, though.
I had to be careful with my hands.
Yeah. Yeah,
Should've
careful
brought
touching your...
Will Ferrell type deal.
Yeah.
Hold him right there.
Oh, shit, dude. All right. Like the Lord on the cross. Hands are out. Arms are out.
Don't touch anything. Don't
Your
touch
eyes?
anyone.
Yeah, a little
You gotta really-
schmutz right
yeah, you
here.
gotta really-
Right here.
Schmutz.
This is like what happens right before you join the cult. The Hellfire.
I feel like
Possessed.
It's not going down yet.
No?
it's not going away at all. It's in my gums. It's everywhere. Deeply entrenched, there's a foxhole of ghost peppers in my gum.
They made a new home there.
It's like nom.
Right. Pits with punji sticks of ghost pepper.
It's like Elias from
Oh
Platoon
my God,
just
that would
ran
suck,
across
huh?
my tongue, and they're all watching from the helicopter. as he's
Napalm
getting
dropping.
gunned down. They're like, Elias! And he's like, I'm dead!
And it was you who were the betrayer the whole time.
I betrayed everybody.
Yeah.
It was me.
You betrayed your own teeth and gums.
Yes.
What was the bad guy in that guy? What was that his name?
What was his name? The guy with the
scars
scar?
all over his
Yeah.
face.
God, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But in that scenario, I am that guy. Elias is my mouth. And then the Vietnam
It's like one of your greatest allies
Yeah.
that you've betrayed.
Yeah. 'Cause I thought I was man enough.
No. I could have told you that.
Oh, heavens no.
That's why I'm glad I didn't have to do it. I'd be, I just want to go home.
So we did ours at the end.
I don't want a podcast. I don't want to be on a podcast anymore.
God. I don't even know where to go
Yeah.
from here.
Nah.
I went home. Almost.
It's our first 10-minute episode.
We're out of here. All right, I think it's starting to subside.
Taylor's holding up back there.
Are you
it's-
happy, Baconlicious?
It's going down a little bit now.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit better. Maybe if I have
Plateauing.
some more of the
Delicious
what was
sandwich.
this one with the chicken?
What was it called?
That is, God damn it, Neil. Doppler Dan's heat wave.
Doppler Dan's heat wave.
Yeah,
I don't know Doppler Dan, but I'm a Doppler Dan man now.
That
Put
is-
down, fat.
Ryan, who runs
Woodbury.
the Woodbury location, that's his favorite.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, surely like a less spicy sauce will just calm down the normal.
Yeah, they'll cancel
Tell
each
you
other
what,
out.
Yeah,
it might
Good old
be
mild
Lent.
sauce.
It might be Lent, but they certainly didn't give up on flavor. Head on down to Woodbury.
Spice
That is
not
fat
make a
move.
sandwich.
Is that what we're doing the rest of the day? We're just gonna plug
Just bad 1990s commercial style AM drive time radio.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Roden. When I'm not scoring on the ice, I'm scoring down at Fat Louie's in Woodbury.
And I'm Randall Cunningham, and I agree.
Come on, John, try the Weapon X Fat Sammy.
Oh, man.
How are things with you guys? Let's talk about you guys a little, a bit, probably more than a bit, because I'm floundering here. You guys just did a really killer live show
did.
in Manayunk, right?
We did.
Let's talk about that a little
Dawson
bit. It was, like, fun.
Street Pub, shout out to them. They gave us the opportunity to perform. They have a barbecue that they do every month with Philly Blind Pig and Tom Bearer. If you haven't had them, it's phenomenal pork.
Phenomenal.
If you're in the Philly area, seriously, Tom Barrett as some of the best.
He is PSB affiliated, pork sweat boy all day.
Pork Sweat Boys were there.
Yes, yes.
The whole pork sweat crew came
He
out.
had,
The whole cult of pork sweat.
what kind of lasagna did he make? It was
It was
barbecue
pork,
stuff.
It was pulled pork lasagna, I think. Barbecue
and a
pulled
meat
pork
cake
lasagna,
wrapped in bacon.
stuffed with mac and cheese. And,
That was
yeah,
crazy. I saw a
yeah.
picture of that, and
Yeah,
I
it's
was
crazy.
like, K-Bop showed me a picture of it. I was like,
Lear stopped podcasting.
Yeah, that was the end.
It's a live show, and Lear's just like,
Well, that's the end of that.
But it was it was awesome, man. A lot of people came out. I don't think they were expecting that many people. It's one of
Yeah.
those narrow maniac spots.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right, right in the corner.
Yeah, where you try to hide, you, like get your beer and hide where you can get the easiest to the bathroom, basically.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a standing run only. And,
But,
and
yeah.
our boy Max brought out the roast black bear meat.
Yeah,
with
shout out to
spicy
Max. We ate
provolone.
bear.
Black bear. Yeah, it was.
What's that
real
like?
deal.
Yeah, what is
Could you
that?
compare it to
I
anything?
got it. Yeah. Is it like a
It was kind of
Essentially,
akin to like a boar or something?
to me, if it's not pork or chicken, essentially everything tastes like a form of beef.
Okay.
It's just
It was
gamey.
beefy. It was beefy.
Yeah.
Gamey, and he paired it with a provolone. I'm trying to do my Mo voice, Taylor. It was a nice provolone, right?
Yeah. He roasted it in a bed of potatoes and
Man, I'm like, it was motherfucking delicious, dog. Fucking bear. Can't tell me shit. Neil said he's scared off a bear. I ate that motherfucker, dog. Next level.
I hope that was the same one. I hope that was
Imagine.
the same bear. Time is a flat circle. I yelled at a bear. It lived for the day. And then somebody came by, killed this bear, and then a year or so later served it to you. as
Throwing a
beer.
live show.
that makes sense. That's the only way it could have happened.
But yeah, shout out to Dawson's. It was a good time, man. And then we did our season 2 finale.
Seasoning 2 finale.
How many episodes?
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
How many episodes were in season 2?
You're asking way too maybe possibly 3.
Like 3 or 4?
Throwing the live show 4. I don't.
We were up there. Like it was like 6.
That's pretty
7.
good.
Yeah,
Dude, we got 11 episodes.
yeah, season 1 was 5. Season 2 was like 6.
11
There you go.
jam-packed episodes.
Pretty sure that's how that
Hours of
happened.
listening pleasure. A lot of content.
So much information to take in.
We're just trying to get better every
I wouldn't
season.
say all that, but
There was a lot of sweating and
but I haven't even talked to these guys since we took the challenge. I was like, look, I don't want anything to do with anybody that was in that room that
I want to
day.
think about it.
Yeah.
You have
this is literally the first time I've seen him. Like I haven't seen him since then.
I don't answer their text messages.
Too busy
is true.
sweating to death. I mean, you see Lauren? Yeah, I don't know. I saw a puddle, Alex Mack style,
You
crawling
just
out
see
of
my
his house the other
you
day.
see my shadow lingering in the background.
Man, that's nostalgia, right? I love Alex. Mack.
shit.
That was a great show. That was one of the best Nickelodeon shows ever put on, man.
Such a bizarre concept. Oh, it's your superpower. I'm a puddle now.
turns
I'm a
into
puddle.
No big
Yeah, I'm
deal.
out.
I forgot about dude. That's
Wait,
the
is
first
that
time
really
I
just her thing? She's just become a
Yeah,
puddle?
no. Think about some of the
Yeah.
programming that we had.
I never really thought about it
Hey,
before.
hey, Arnold's room was like the Batcave, bro.
Hey, Arnold.
No.
was sick, though.
coolest room in whatever
Ever.
city was supposed to be.
Whatever.
New York.
Was it New York? I guess.
Pretty sure he's in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the episode of Hey Arnold? It was kind of morbid. They thought his grandfather was going to die because his family was
the sad
cursed.
episode.
There was a lot of sad shit in Hey Arnold. Even as a kid, I'd be sitting there at the end feeling a little off, like, damn, did I just learn a life lesson?
Helga is sexually harassing the hell out of this boy.
No, for
She
real.
won't leave him alone.
But Olga.
Olga, yeah,
what
that's
an
right.
angel.
Olga was beating the shit out of her. Just be punching people in the face. You know?
Helga had a unibrow that rivals
man.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
And she would have definitely took him in the post, too. She didn't get
Oh, yeah. With sharp elbows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had all the height of a solid D1 power forward.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, she just didn't get the $100,000 in the recruitment.
My favorite
the way to say
sports
top
story of the year.
Oh, I love it.
It's fantastic.
If anything, I'm like, damn, these the low ass numbers. That's it. That's why players was passing up. They're like, you only got 10 racks? Duke offered me all sorts of shit.
You need another paper towel there, Neil? Yeah.
Like
discreet about it.
slowly dying.
You know what's
over here.
funny is I grabbed the bag to like look at it, and some of the spice is on top, like above the zipper, and I touched it with my thumb, and my thumb went numb.
It's kind of like Venom symbiote.
The tip of my thumb is numb now.
It's gonna
Might
get
be
you
allergic.
now.
I know. Now I'm screwed.
You're gonna wake up sweating in the
Just
middle of
take
the
a
night.
little baby taste.
A little baby taste.
Yeah.
All right.
For the culture.
Yeah, for the culture.
The culture.
For the customers.
Oh my god. It's like immediate.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got
See
it.
this, you big baby. Get a little,
Craig takes like a
get a
teaspoon.
dab in there. Hold on. Get the. There you go.
Oh God, it just hurts so bad.
Oh wow, yeah, that's something special.
I wasn't kidding.
Oh, Big Dick Greg! See, we didn't.
It is like
we didn't have to do this.
1,000
We
tiny
won.
needles poking at like
Yeah.
the one spot.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Went right back.
It's like the rover landing, but if the rover landing sucked.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
He's not right.
Mars-
I'm telling you.
Are you talking
the
about the
season
Mars-
is starting to get to him, man.
The Mars rover.
Slowly taking over.
That's like the Mars rover. It's like when it goes up on Mars and sings happy birthday to itself every year because it's its birthday and nobody's there to sing it for it.
That's a real thing, isn't
It
it?
is. It's the most depressing thing.
Mars rover sings happy birthday to itself every year.
How depressing.
That's a good.
Yeah, the Mars rover wasn't supposed to live as long as it did, but like every year that it's born, it sings happy birthday
I
to
didn't even
itself.
know that.
I work at NASA,
Like-
Taylor.
Duh. Like with speakers, like what does it do? Does it just blast it out into the atmosphere?
Yeah, it
just goes for it just
sings-
by itself. That's
Sings happy birthday.
I respect that. I've been there.
Sitting at the
You
table.
can relate.
Nobody showed up at my birthday again. Happy birthday.
It's the saddest thing. Why is the image
Why would
so
why would
funny?
they even think to program that? It's a robot. He doesn't have to be sad.
Because it must have happened to somebody at NASA where
Yep.
like they were like working on a project and they were completely isolated and they're like, oh, it's my birthday. No one said happy birthday. And then like the day went by because they were working so hard. And then next thing you know, they were like, I would hate for somebody to have that feeling, but I can't confide in humans. So I'll do it to a robot.
I'll make my robot suffer as much as I do.
That's canon. That's what happened. That's how it went down.
That's canon.
It's canon.
The robot did get to go to Mars,
NASA
though.
lore.
That's the story. That's,
Like he lucks out on being able to go to Mars, but I guess he can never come back. The robot.
one-way trip.
Yeah. I keep calling him a he too. She. Sorry.
They left her
Patriarchy
there.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Of Mars.
The first burp after Hellfire is painful.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, my tongue's gone.
Yeah.
Literally.
I just I didn't expect it.
Yeah.
The spice got
lot.
too close to like my nasal whatever.
Leave that.
You know?
Leave that review on the Hellfire. Yo. I didn't expect it.
Well, I never.
Yeah. No, that was amazing. Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
It's very sharp.
amazing
You were right
is one
about that.
word.
Is it lingering now?
Yeah.
It just literally.
You can't even
nice.
talk.
You get,
It's like I feel it in every spot that's
It's like a dancing
because I have like a little
lightsaber.
bit. Yeah.
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 Yeah, exactly.
It's just going
Yeah.
back and
A
forth. in
beautiful,
there.
a beautiful burning duel. of
Yeah, just
lightsabers,
going.
yeah.
At,
God.
matter of fact, it's not even lightsabers. That's what it is. They're going at.
Duel of Fates is playing.
That song's definitely playing.
There's a tiny Darth Maul flitting around on your tongue.
He keeps spinning the lightsaber so it's like slashing the ground and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he's trying to show off by like making all the sparks.
Oh shit!
Oh,
First, I was Qui-Gon Jinn like meditating at the fucking screen, and then like as soon as the barrier goes down, he gets his head cut off. And that was just fucking Darth Maul.
Oh, what a perfect description.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fucking movie, man. Let's see. I keep waiting for. I want that scene where they stop fighting. And he's meditating and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I long for that scene. And I didn't realize how good I had it in that little chamber meditating as Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
Until it opened up and I had to fight Darth Maul and now he's dancing on my grave.
It took like half a second and you got your head cut off.
Now he's gymnast flipping all over your half of a body.
Just heel toeing, throwing up the finger, dancing. Yeah,
That's you can't meditate in the middle of a battle and then catch an L. Like that's just like, oh man, that's just he sat and meditated. He got one with the Force.
Yeah,
It was just oh nope, didn't
Good
work.
out.
Yeah, Obi-Wan probably saw him get stabbed and was like, yeah, he deserved that one.
When's the last time you watched this? I don't even remember any of
Oh, I
these.
watch it every day.
I've had to show my 4-year-old recently. And let him experience it
Had to show your
while he can still enjoy it. You can't enjoy the prequels
That's true.
before after like age 10.
Yeah, that's
so
smart,
you gotta
dude.
get it out of there.
That's smart.
I have the
man.
urge to watch them sometimes. I just
thought-
I don't know why. I'm
That's
just
as
like,
far as I make it.
yeah, I never actually go and watch them.
I thought 2 and 3 was better after watching the animated series. Yeah, the Clone Wars series on it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
But it's like an animated
That's
series.
way better than the prequels.
Yeah, it's better than the movies.
Infinitely better. Yeah.
It just added a lot of weight to the characters that they didn't touch, like Kit Fisto and stuff. Like, they didn't talk about him at all in the movies, but then when you see him and he dies, you're like, oh, that's kind of really sad, actually.
Damn, those movies are bad.
Really bad.
They're really bad.
Oh, my God. Yeah, let's keep talking Star Wars so I don't focus on the spice.
I mean, the last time I saw that the episode 1 fight was with the meme where they replaced all the lightsaber sounds with Owen Wilson saying "wow."
Wow. Oh, wow.
If you have to make a meme, it has to be from like that movie, right?
Yeah.
Not of any of the Star Wars.
Yeah, probably, because they were ridiculous.
Well, there's a lot of I have the higher ground memes too.
Oh, and the sand.
Yeah.
And the sand memes.
Yeah.
I hate the sand.
It's coarse.
Hate sand.
It gets everywhere.
That's exactly.
Bro, didn't you live on a Tatooine,
Yeah.
you fuck?
Yeah.
A planet completely covered in sand?
I don't think they had no thought about the script in those movies. They just kind of like, all right, let's just say something.
Get it?
Say something Star Wars related.
It's premium Star Wars character development right there.
Oh, my God.
This had to be a lot of drugs, right? It's like the 70s, right?
No, not the new ones. There was like 99, 2001.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm talking about the old John.
So
The sand one, yeah.
Come up with some of the names they came up with.
Instead of weed and LSD, it was like crystal meth, I guess.
I
for
think
the
that
new
was
ones.
the problem. They didn't do any drugs for the prequels when they were definitely high for the original series.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, my God.
Very first time I watched Star Wars, that's when I was like, yo, you have to be high as fuck to come up with some of the names just alone. You know what I mean?
Like his
Character concepts
like
and shit.
Chewbacca's whole language is
Gotta be high as fuck, dog. Yo, he's gonna be big as shit. He's gonna be strong as shit. How's he gonna communicate? We could do clicks. We could do. No, I got it. It's LSD, dog.
They'll understand it.
Let's give him a crossbow. No big deal. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Space, no
that's another thing. A crossbow.
Is he gonna shoot arrows? No, it's lasers. You
Yeah, you
moron.
dumb,
Like,
dumbass. What are you smoking over there? Get out there and do the right LSD, Henry, motherfucker.
All right, so who's the mob boss going to be? Some big, tough, like Italian-style mobster? No, it's going to be a big, fat slug.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? How's he going to get around? I don't know. Slide really slowly.
You know what? He's gonna be a pervert too.
Hey, you know what? Let's make him eat frogs.
Yeah. See, now you see where I'm going, Jamiel. Think about that shit, man. There's no normal, sane, no.
It's
no.
canon.
Yeah.
All the writers of the original series were high on LSD. And all the writers of the prequels were straight edge as hell.
Yeah.
They were sipping, what were they? They were probably drinking water. They were probably
They're a bunch of
they were
nerds.
definitely vegans.
They're a bunch of
Definitely
nerds
vegans.
sitting
If
at
you
their
walked
computers.
in with water in George Lucas's old session, they probably fucking ban you. You go get high right now.
There were no Senate hearings in the original series. They weren't concerned with that.
Senate, abolish that shit.
That's why Jar Jar sucked so much.
That's like the opposite of weed too. That's like a little kid's.
Right.
That's a buzzkill.
They made like a Chuck E. Cheese character.
It's like, dude, you're gonna go off the rails. At least make it fun, you know? Like,
Yeah, climb inside of animals to get warm.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
You make a cute animal, then you cut
Then
it
you
down
cut
the
it
middle
open.
and rip all his organs out.
How about the singer in the? I guess it was like added later, but there's like the soul singer in the cantina.
Yeah, that was it.
Little
Were they-
blue guy?
Oh no, they yeah,
Blue
okay.
guy.
Or there's Max Rebo, who's the blue,
Yeah.
like,
The
blue guy on the
dude.
piano,
Right?
yeah.
Piano.
But they added that that soul singer that had like a little like tiny like trunk basically as well. But
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're
Really
talking about.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was like green or something.
That whole bar is just like a bad acid trip. Like
Yeah.
Taylor, that's the scene. I was sitting, I was looking at that scene, and I said, "Yo, so many combinations of drugs to have that in your head to come. You know what I mean? To put to life. It's crazy."
Yeah.
Do you know that the George Lucas named the genre of music that they play in the cantina?
This is good.
Really?
This is pretty good.
Do you know what it's called?
Oh.
Jizz. J-I-Z-Z.
Yeah, rather than jazz.
Other than
space jizz.
jizz.
Did he explain, or was he just like, "Nope, this is what it is"?
It's like jazz,
man.
but
Yeah.
it's jizz.
That's just
Could have made it like jazz. You know,
made it conceivably anything.
Could have made
I was
it
gonna say,
anything. He's already making
he could have put a number there.
He made a character named Salacious Crumb. You couldn't name it anything else.
Salacious Crumb.
Other Star
That's my
Wars
guy.
music genres include cock and roll, goss balls.
That's my favorite.
They're all just immature renames of genres.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude, that's amazing. What else you got?
That's all I
What
got.
else you got in the tank?
Come on.
Come on, dude.
For him to get as many as he did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm already impressed.
Blue ball, blue balls grass.
Yeah.
blue balls. Grass.
I'm trying to think of one from Boston Nova, and I can't. Oh, I'm really sorry.
Akanova.
It's kind of a stretch there.
You can add cock to anything.
Yeah.
Dude, I need another paper towel. I'm so sorry. I'm not even gonna try it.
I feel you now. I'm sweating now. I feel like I'm running a fever.
No, I've come down.
Neil
I'm
went
all
to
right.
Guys, I wasn't
a
joking.
Costco.
Some serious
I thought something was wrong with
should've-
him.
we
I had
should've
to
listened to
leave
you.
work early on Monday. 'Cause I
Should've
thought
heeded
something
your
was going
warnings.
on.
I'm glad we got into Star Wars because at least I can do that with like my eyes closed. You know? If we're talking about anything else, I'd be like,
Relations between Russia and China have really heated up recently.
Qui-Gon Jinn would say, fuck.
God, dude. That was rough. That was rough.
You okay? You feeling a little better?
I feel like $100.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Is that? I was gonna say, is that a lot or a little?
Like way less
lot
than
to
a
be right
million
now.
bucks.
In 2018, it's not a lot.
I feel like 200 yen.
That's like
That's
not
even less,
even
right?
a lot
That's
at
not.
all.
You got
What's 200 yen? $2?
Probably $1.
$2.
$2. I'll look it up.
You look about a buck $2.75.
Yeah.
and that is
thumbs
Just
up.
Grubbin.
Thumbs up. Almost
10%
done.
off for Baconlicious. As Neil's dying in the corner.
That's Just Grubbin.
Just Grubbin. 10%.
10% off. The Baconlicious website. 10% off your order. But you're going to want to order.
Do you want to die like Neil?
Oh my God.
Sure do.
Life's full of sacrifices. Don't sacrifice great flavor. Head on down to Baconlicious.
Just pass out in the commercial. Doing the whole thing from the ground.
200 yen is $1.87.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Dead on.
I feel like 10. Oh God, does India still use
Not right.
Rupees?
I'm telling you.
Do they still use rupees?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Rupees. I don't know.
I think so.
Don't make me fucking search. Does India use rupees?
See, Jamiel, you get the day off.
That's not just Zelda. Like, come on.
Jamiel, that's what you used to have to do for us, man.
I know. It's just
What-
feels
I mean,
good.
like-
like I'm on vacation.
what other currency would they use if they weren't using rupees?
Could be literally anything.
I mean, yeah, okay, touche. You got me.
Something paper based like everybody else.
Handing out
You mean they're
gems.
not using jewels and gems anymore? I don't want to go to India anymore.
Let's not take pot shots at India.
they do still use rupees.
yeah, they do.
It's rupee.
You know
at
what?
that.
I heard that aren't they switching to like a what are they? Not Bitcoin, but like one of those other cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency?
Like they're actually like enacting that
Really?
government. Everybody,
hell
everybody
outta
has
here.
like electronic wallets basically now.
Really?
Yeah,
In India?
yeah,
That's amazing.
they're doing it.
Didn't Bitcoin just go down?
Yeah, they had a recent drop or
substantial
something.
amount?
Yeah, they're saying that the bubble's bursting or whatever.
Should have
but-
sold
It's
while
all,
you had
it's
the
all
chance.
built in. It's all built in.
Yeah, I don't think it's like the end. I think it'll go back up again. But
Is anybody on Just Grubbin
You
in
got-
on the Bitcoin?
I've made a lot of money on Bitcoin.
there you go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell you how because it's not legal. Don't worry about that, guys.
And that is Mamil.
I'll tell you.
Madre.
I'll tell you after the show.
He's part of Just Grubbin with the G.
FBI, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about Bitcoins. It's a joke. A joke. We're comedians. Leave me
Parody
alone.
podcast.
He puts the bit in Bitcoin.
Oh,
Hey.
It's all right. We're all jokes here.
Hey, see, you're still with it.
Hey, I still got it. Still got it, pal. Make that 300 yen.
Is that like 220?
like three. Like three. Yeah.
It'd be like 278, right?
Oh, yeah.
279,
Something like that.
276. I don't know. Leave me alone.
I've subconsciously wrapped this.
Well, you look at least like 9 ruples to me.
9 rubles? Hey, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I've subconsciously wrapped this into like an atom bomb.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a. What are you doing over there?
I don't know.
You making like wisps?
He's not right. I keep telling you guys.
There's something wrong with this boy.
What are you doing?
Neil, Neil,
What have you made?
do me a favor,
He's
Neil.
made a little paper fireball.
When
Yeah.
you get that one dream where the bag is just kind of floating around, make sure you text me, man, so we can talk about it.
When you cross over,
Yeah, like,
Well, you'll be in each other's dreams, basically. Hopefully, like in
talking to each other.
yeah, you'll be like, who's dreaming here? Yeah.
like, yo, Neil, Berlin News, dog, what's up?
We're gonna be like chilling. It's gonna be like a desert, like a surreal desert landscape.
And just the Berlin
It's just like-
with mad cars still. And nobody inside.
Yeah. God, yeah, the sex shop. Like, really thought this was going to be like a fever dream, literally. Now we're just commentating on the sex shop down the street. This is not the turn I thought we were going to make.
And that is Baconlicious. Hellfire seasoning.
Promo code
Just Grubbin.
Oh,
10%.
Create your own fever dream with Baconlicious.
Oh, I like that one. That's really nice. That was very calming. Can you say that again? Like very calming.
No. Oh, that's as calming as I get.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was very calm.
Yeah, that was a good
That
level
was-
of calm.
My voice doesn't change from this. This is how I sound.
Nice
24/7.
low register.
Yeah.
Fever dream.
Hi.
You at your most outraged? I really do not
I
like
cannot
you.
stand you.
I am furious right now.
I wish nothing but pain upon you, my
That's like
friend.
the worst kind of rage, I feel like, is when somebody's so mad that they can't
Yeah, they're just
really move and their lips are moving, but their teeth are straight and
Yeah.
it's just constant.
It's
like,
also the funniest.
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
The most genuine anger. Yeah.
Yeah, like a teacher.
When you
Seething.
feel like you
Something.
can't properly express it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's how I feel 24/7. I'm a burning pile of rage over here.
I'm always angry.
No, that was too. I am always furious.
Oh, you're right.
I'm pretty angry at you right now.
Pretty
Best
fucking
part-
livid, actually.
Best part about that spice is that it's without a doubt
It's
burnt all
gone?
my taste buds. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could eat anything for a week and you'll be fine.
Yeah, anything. I'm
Okay.
good. I just had this coffee.
Yeah,
it's
how's that
definitely still
coffee?
hot.
Dude,
I did
now
not
you're
burn my
gonna
tongue.
drink coffee though. You're
Yeah.
gonna give yourself the shits.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be forcing it out of your system.
That's gonna burn.
Yeah, well, I'd have to. I'm not
some
going to let
Dragon
it
Ball
linger.
Z
I'm
shit.
getting this out.
Cleanse the system.
Goku.
Just leveling up.
I'm going to become Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan 3 in the toilet.
And then you're just gonna get a text from me. Leveled up, didn't you?
Was that you, Neil?
Yo, what's up, Kakarot?
Neil also starts to make the earth shake while he's doing this.
Calling a spirit bomb.
Grant him your power, yeah. All the people on Earth are praying for Neil's shit. For Neil's spirit bomb to bust that toilet up.
And then you just hear me in the background of the news, and that's Baconlicious. Just Grubbin, 10% off.
Without the G.
Now back to you, Tracy. Fuck was that guy?
He lives here now. He took Neil's place. We're not going to see it for a while. Something about Kamehameha. He burst into light. Sent us a text something about running out a snake or something.
And that's the fucked up part. He'd blow up like, a whole region of the world. That black bag is just still.
It's the only thing remaining
Yeah, it
in
just-
the bottom of the very bottom of the crater.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Smoldering, yeah.
Is that the Majin Buu of spice?
I guess so. It's like slightly, yeah.
Like the Cell games?
Don't open it.
Yeah.
I always like the picture when you open it like a spirit.
Pandora's box. Tens everything.
A soul has escaped.
Well, if it was a witch, how would it sound?
Oh, I guess that's how it would sound.
That'd be.
Yeah, definitely jokerish.
Oh my God. The cackling.
Or it'd have to be the opposite. Either cackling or a real deep D-boy type voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Give me your soul.
Say fan.
You fucked up, huh? Dumbass ate the seasoning.
I like it just insulting you.
Yeah, you motherfucker. Neil, you stupid son of a bitch. It's called Hellfire. Now look at you, just dumb, sweating in the corner. Your engineer out there dying because your dumb ass wants to have a podcast. Yep, Greg's list my ass, motherfucker. See him dap Greg up. All right, fuck we doing today?
We got his soul now, buddy.
He daps Greg up.
Now today's list, Greg.
And you see that bag too. It's definitely the Wakanda dap.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mad gangster music just starts playing in the background.
The Weeknd strolls in. Just
You guys saw Black Panther?
Absolutely.
oh yeah.
How did they find the one other guy in the country
Martin
whose
Short?
left eye also drooped
Oh,
just
shit.
a little bit to play Forrest Whitaker in the past?
That's
Dog.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was levels to the.
It's got to be CGI.
There's levels to this movie shit because I definitely thought of that too.
Dude,
Casting.
it was amazing.
Also, I was like the dad.
Look.
He wore glasses all on Civil War, right?
Yeah.
They should have left them glasses on. I know he was in the afterlife, but if you being in the afterlife, is it gonna fix your eye? You ain't doing him no favors. And he had mad FaceTime, dude. It was zooming in on him like, nah.
I like to think if I go to heaven, I won't need glasses anymore.
Just fix that up though. Just go ahead and just line that up for me, guys.
God, you got me right.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's
I'm
upgrade
here.
this.
I did good, right? Surely I deserve something.
It's the other way around. Everything in heaven is just straight abstract art. Everything's Picasso style. You don't need glasses. It doesn't make
There's a
difference.
new
Doesn't
show
matter.
on Netflix that actually talks about that with body shifting and changing and whatnot. It's Altered Carbon.
Oh, I saw that.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, so you can just swap bodies. You can just upgrade and shit. And I was like, man, life would be lit if you was rich, dog. Because you can basically live forever and look like LeBron James.
You got to kill somebody to get a new body or no?
I mean, it's whatever bodies they got on reserve.
Okay, so you got.
So like, if you was poor,
So whoever's on the waiver wire.
if you were poor, if you're like a 12-year-old girl, you might wake up a 60-year-old woman just because that's your insurance ain't
that's
covered.
what
No,
was around. Right.
yeah, it's just whatever was up there. But
Well,
if you're
it
rich,
seems, Mr. Biddle, your insurance is not covered.
yeah, so you come back washed as fuck. But if your shit's on point, you come back as like, you know what I mean, fucking
6'8", 250.
yeah, just
40
running the
years
world,
vertical?
yeah, forever.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
God, I just wonder what it'd be like to be like 5'10".
Don't we all?
He's like, come back as Michael from The Office.
I'm looking up at people who are 6'1". I'm like, wow, what's it like up there?
How's the weather up there? Get that every once in a while.
Because it's sad down here.
Very close to gravity. It's constantly pulling me down.
Yeah. Too
Wanna be
close
up
to
there.
Satan. I want to be closer to God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why the bag is continually in front of me.
It's like
getting closer.
It's like a magnet coming towards me.
See, he keeps opening it.
This might be snitching on ourselves, but do you guys look down on people who are shorter than you too? I know I do.
No, absolutely not, because I live that life every day and I know the pain.
Sorry.
Try to like crouch to get on their level all the time. Hey man, how you doing?
Yeah,
No, it's hey there, bud.
hey buddy. Yeah, Greg likes me and Greg live in the same house, and he likes to really demean me. That whenever I come up, whenever I come up and talk to him, whenever I come up and talk to him, he grabs me by my armpits, picks me up, and goes, "What did you say, Jeff?" I'm like,
What do you need, little buddy?
I was like, dude, I was gonna go out there.
you just say?
I was gonna go shopping. You want milk? Yeah, I love milk.
Yo,
And he throws me.
Now I'm picturing
Why don't you just get me a glass of milk?
Jamil, now I'm just picturing them like leaving the house on the way to do the podcast, and he picks them up like a briefcase.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, Jeff,
No. What he does is we get to Neil's car. And he opens up the door for me, puts me in my car seat, buckles me in.
That's the first thing I ask Greg every time, I'm patting my, jacket down, make sure I got my keys, my wallet, and everything. And I'm like, Greg, did you pack Jeff?
I'm here, guys.
He's asleep in the car.
He's asleep. Shh. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Just wearing them as a book bag.
drooling on myself.
Yeah, Jeff's head turns around from behind Greg's shoulder and goes,
Just,
yeah, right here.
The baby carriers.
Whenever
That would be
Greg,
sick, though.
Whenever Greg gets mad at you, it just gives you like little nuggies.
Ooh, that would make me.
no.
I'd go off.
I'd be livid, yeah.
That'd be terrible. I wouldn't even.
Say uncle.
Watch it. Yeah, right. It's a non-noogie household.
We're a titty twister family, all right?
You gotta name 5 cereals. Everyone knows the rules. Have you ever pull that on you?
What's that?
Which
They'll,
one is that?
Give you a titty twister, and then they tell you to name 5 things.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's torture. Yeah.
I don't
oh,
know. Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
never
you
lived in
gotta-
Guantanamo Bay?
Does that happen to you a lot? Where they do that at? Like,
They do that at a private.
I was at private school.
Private
They
school.
do that.
Oh man, you were living that Leonardo DiCaprio life. I've seen movies like that.
Yeah, down at the Red Bar.
He
They
said
do
it
it all
like it
the
was
time.
such a normal thing. Guys, you never got lifted up your feet, drawers ripped up out of your ass. Oh, that's just me. All right.
Oh, you only get slapped with rulers in the God's house.
Yeah.
A lot of rulers.
sounds freaky deaky.
Yeah.
It gets weird.
Those nuts.
They like tie your left hand down, so you have to learn to be right-handed.
Oh yeah.
That's a real thing. And you know where that comes from?
Whoa.
The devil's hand is left, right?
Yes. So basically, it comes from the word
Fuck out of here.
Sinatra. Or
No, people really were that dumb though.
Sinestra is a word meaning come from the left.
Yeah. Sinister.
Yes, it comes from sinister. And somehow that was tied into being left-handed. If you were left-handed, you were considered sinister, and it was like a devil's. It was like you were considered like to be
If
like
a
devilish.
woman did a math equation, they would burn her at the stake. We were so fucking stupid.
Hey,
Wait,
I love-
but hey, there's no more witches anymore, right? So
If I sprained my ankle in 1918, they would have been like, "Well, he's no good to us anymore. Take him out back." If you tore something,
Yeah.
shit. If you even just sprained your knee, probably in like 1905,
Just take
your
it
whole life was over, dog. They might have to amputate. Like,
Take him out back.
It
It's
really,
all over.
God.
yeah.
it really shows how like we're just making things up.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they
like-
just are established in our lives.
How about putting leeches on people with
Yeah.
like, disease?
I thought about that the other day.
It's so crazy.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bleed them. Let's bleed them out.
They got bad blood.
Oh.
And the
I think
answer,
it's just
get it
the
out of
flu.
there.
I don't know. I was thinking about just like taking the day off. Oh no, you're getting the leeches.
yeah.
pal.
What do you mean, buddy? Oh, if you got the flu, it's like
the leeches will suck it right out of your
I think I
lungs.
just need rest. Please put the shotgun away.
I
I'm
wish-
just a little tired. Maybe one day off would be fine.
All right, I've been working fucking 18-hour days, guys.
Well, the thing is, you pay me 10 cents an hour to work 19-hour days.
I'm also 11.
Yeah. I lost my hand yesterday. I was hoping I could just have a day off.
That's why that Chris Rock joke in his recent stand-up special killed me. When we don't think about this because we were from the era of no cell phones.
Right,
People
yeah.
didn't have cell phones like that.
nope.
So the dad leave at 6:30 a.m. and he'd come back at 8:30 or when he felt like it. And there was no communication. Think about that. There was no communication.
Yeah.
You just had to hope he's just coming back that night. You know what I mean?
There's no
Fingers crossed.
Fingers-
Yeah.
there was no pickup milk on the way home.
No,
no,
nope.
what time you getting here? You on your way yet? None of that. It's just
Come back 2 days later. What happened?
What
Overtime, babe. You know how it goes. Where's the roast?
Overtime, baby.
eat my big piece of chicken.
Yeah, what's going on?
Notice dinner's not ready yet.
You're asking a lot of questions.
See you since
You know you have no rights.
Sure got a lot of lip. Huh?
God damn. Society was terrible.
Oh, man.
Humans suck pretty.
You guys watch
Yeah.
Boardwalk Empire?
No.
watch that?
I watch bits and pieces of it. you
There was
know.
one scene when he was like, all right, well, if you're going to work here, you're going to have to wash at least once a month. He said, once a month? So it's like, Jesus Christ. Just nothing but musk. And you go back in time with just some axe, change the world, dog.
Clean up.
Change
Yeah.
the world, dog.
Wow.
Imagine just the bad breath in like
yeah.
the 1700s.
Oh.
Wow. Hey, ladies, this guy doesn't smell like elderberry.
He doesn't have wooden teeth. What the fuck?
Whoa, my God. Are those your real bones?
Where's your powdered wig?
Yo, that's another
Your
era.
hair is so clean.
That's another era. These dudes is really running around with powdered wigs and just all the power, too. All the power. And if you had a pineapple, that means you were just balling. A pineapple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pineapple.
Yeah, that's
Jam,
a big
you
thing.
walk around the club with a pineapple, that meant you were the man, dog.
I mean, that's true today. So
People will be asking a lot of questions if you just walk around with a pineapple today.
What do you think colonial clubs were like?
Oh, I don't like.
So,
Yeah, they
I
were
like to
called
think about this a
brothels.
lot. And that's essentially what it was, but they used to throw those balls. You know, like big
right.
balls.
that's true,
Like,
yeah.
essentially, the balls were them getting dressed up and either slapping, calling people to duels, or doing them terrible dances that we always see, the spinning.
That was for
Ass
the
dresses.
that was for the rich folks, though. The poor folks,
Yeah, they was getting lit.
they head down to the barn.
Yeah, they was
Head down to
getting
the
lit.
local barn
Yeah, hold on.
with a
And
little
always-
potion.
And you walk in, all you see is that. Just fisticuffs.
It's a fist flying.
Take the horses outside, clear out the hay, get it popping.
Fight breaking out. It's like, oh, Lear, you made it, buddy.
Yeah.
What's going on, dude?
And I love that in every movie they enter, no like hesitation. They're just, oh yeah, I have a Miller Lite.
Bottle just smashed over your head.
And then at the end, they're all just hanging out like, yeah, man. So you hear about Bobby?
Nobody talks about Fight Club, man.
And then you come back to your wife 2 days later.
Black eye. You already didn't have any teeth because they all fell out before you turned 15. So it's just.
Oh man.
Oh, man, this bar sucks. There's a fight every time, and the beer costs 2 nickels. It's way overpriced.
I think about that often. You go back with just one solid paycheck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'd see my name on every bill. Fast forward, I'd be worse than Biff. I'm like, this dude went back in
Invest.
time with $1,000.
Now he owns the United States.
This just in, Lauren Biddle taking the nation by steam.
And you just see the Hellfire seasoning sign.
10%.
10% off.
Don't forget to use coupon code We Just Grubbin.
Yeah, you're like
Just a big radio sign of Neil just doing that. Pointing down at the people.
you're like, yeah, it comes from Australia. It comes from Australia, and they're like, why would we get stuff from criminals?
Oh,
My
shit.
God. I guess, I don't know.
It's about game time, but
Is it game time?
before we do that, we have to decide on the whoopsie.
Oh, yeah.
I kinda already did.
What are the stakes?
Do you know what the whoopsie is, Jim?
I do not.
Would you guys like
The
to explain
whoopsie is
Yeah.
what this was.
So the weekly whoopsie,
The weekly
essentially,
whoopsie is-
the losers,
Loser or losers.
or losers.
Greg's game. Greg's list?
Greg's
Greg's
list. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to.
Got it.
Thank you.
I just didn't know.
Greg's list. He has
We
done
just-
102 of them to be called Greg's game.
Greg's game sounds sinister.
Back at that quiet outreach.
Greg's game's what we play at home.
It's Greg's list.
Greg, currently his lips are moving, but his teeth are straight.
I don't like to fucking repeat myself.
The Hellfire keeps getting closer to him as he talks.
I'm very angry with you right now.
The past 2 weeks, first time we just started doing it, man. And it's definitely added like a layer of drama to Greg's list. Greg's
First
list
one
is
was
a
the
fun
porn
game.
shop.
Stakes are high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, it came up and I had to go to the Red Barn bookstore. That was a nightmare. And then
I'm glad you survived that little car incident going on. Impressive. That
it's
was-
so weird, dude. You're talking about the head-on collision.
Yeah,
I'm
when
sitting
they
there
all
thinking I'm
cross
gonna have to
lanes.
be the guy who calls the ambulance out front of the sex shop. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to be the guy who hangs around, and I'm gonna be standing on the corner screaming at everybody. I'm just here to help.
I was walking by, I promise.
I'm not buying anything. There was an accident.
Police are like, we just got a call from a sex addict. Says there's a head-on collision out front of the adult bookstore.
It's like the local hero and under that sex addict.
It's like a small picture of me, a giant, Red Barn is like enormous in the background. Like,
You're not supposed to drive after that autoerotic asphyxiation. Cuts off the blood to the brain.
So-
you can pass out,
Me, Lear, and Big Al may or may not have been bored 18-year-olds, may or may not have explored a couple of those shops just out of pure boredom. And everything you described was so perfect.
it's exactly what
People won't make eye contact with you.
Yeah.
There's a shady dude darting from like one room to the next.
I don't know if he works there. I have no idea.
Yeah.
There's no
It's some
uniform.
strange shit, and then you just hear a random door close, and you're like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
One time, Lyric called a dude out. He goes, "Were you just fucking masturbating, bro?" And the dude like closes his jacket and like,
Not a no.
Yeah, gets all the way to the door, and then he says, yes.
"The fuck you think I'm in here for, bro? It's Wednesday night."
No, they're doing a chapel service. Tommy's getting married.
Oh shit. It's
So
just,
pay your respects.
and
There's
it's
a
just
funeral in the
pure
back.
despair because, like you said, the guy working almost looking at you like you're in here.
Yeah.
Just like turns away like.
But yeah, who submits an application to work?
Yo, for real.
Dude, we forgot to mention this.
You skipped over so many places to get there.
We forgot to mention this. I don't know if you noticed this. There was a fucking sign in there that said they were hiring.
I did not see that.
Yeah, and Ray pointed it out to me. He's like, dude, you could have filled out an application.
That would have been
that would have
content
been
gold.
really funny.
I'd like to see the resumes
just
they
for
get
the
there.
interview. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, that would have been.
Oh man, doing
You think I'm good enough to get a callback?
Yeah.
I think anybody that puts pen to paper,
Yep.
anybody puts their legal name pen to paper, they're like, well, he's really committed.
2 years experience.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lie.
I know about Big Booty 12, if you must know.
Can you imagine them calling out your references?
So do you
Hey, this is Mike down at Red Bar. Calling about Neil
He's definitely got to be extra sleazy like that.
Hey, this is Mike down at Red Bar. Hey, your buddy Neil wants to get a job here selling big plastic asses.
Start smacking for no reason. Now,
Real horny fella, huh? So what's he into?
nothing weird, right?
We don't kink shame down here. You do whatever you want.
Rule number 4.
Yeah, don't kink shame.
Don't kink shame. Don't do it.
There you go.
Should we kink game?
Yes.
Sorry about
Game.
adding kink to it.
Wait, so
Like how you said that.
what's the whoopsie?
This week, on Amazon, you can buy a bag of assorted edible bugs, and I'm going to buy them, and the loser has to eat some.
How much is some?
I'd say 2. You get like 10 of them.
Okay.
I'm just gonna observe this game.
I'm
Thank
pretty.
you very much.
I'm pretty okay. I might literally just eat some anyway, regardless, because I need to try it. You got to try everything at least once.
There was like assorted ones, and this is what makes it kind of shitty.
I'd try cricket.
All right, so I have 12. I have 12 here. We
little
can
hot
do.
sauce.
Yeah, come on.
Let me go to the Amazon. I'll bring up the Amazon page and tell you what's in them right now.
2018. We can just buy bugs, dog.
Yeah, on Amazon.
Oh yeah, you can get a canned
You
spider
just shipped to
if
my
you want.
house. Yeah, a canned tuna canned
Canned spider.
tarantula.
Yeah, from apparently in like Taiwan. It's like anyway, whatever.
That makes
Well,
sense.
I have 12. So between the 5 of you get 2 opportunities, and then I have 2 toss-ups, I guess.
I was thinking we could do so they don't have to be subject to eating bugs.
Yeah, I'm definitely not eating any spider.
What the hell?
I wasn't gonna,
If you guys want to play, I figure we could do like kind of like a celeb shot kind of thing.
Okay.
There you
Where
go.
it's like if you want to hop in, answer for one of us.
There you go.
You know,
Do you feel confident?
Okay. All right. That
are you
works.
familiar with how the game is played?
I'm secretly a trivia genius.
Oh,
Say-
shit.
No, I'm
All
kidding.
right.
I'm lying, guys. Tell me what.
Well, this is okay.
There we go.
So
Greg,
I
take it
have,
away, buddy.
there'll be 3 different topics, and you just have to choose which one belong. Or I'll give you a multiple choice question. You got to pick which one goes to which topic. So today's topics are actually it'll be 2 different ones. Like 2 different sets. It'll be basically episode 101 and then 102. So I'm revisiting both of those. So it was
That's very different.
Oh God.
Okay, so podcast is shared between both of them. Or no, sorry. Netflix comedy specials are shared between both of them. Then this first one will be podcasts and ones I made up. So ones I made up, comedy special or
Name of a
Podcast.
or one I made up. Okay.
Is there is this one of the ones where it's like the podcast is a specific genre?
It's well, that doesn't. It's a comedy podcast now.
Oh, okay.
These ones are all
Okay.
comedy podcasts.
Okay.
Couple laughs.
Yeah, a few laughing categories. Let's start with Jeff. Jeff, so many white girls, beautiful boy, act happy.
Is So Many White Girls the comedy? Netflix comedy?
That is a podcast.
What the fuck?
So many white girls was my senior quote.
Oh jeez.
So, beautiful boy, act happy.
Act Happy comedy. Netflix.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is the comedy special.
All right. So it's all about not giving Greg a point too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we get one right, if you get like a sweep, which is like getting both of them right, that counts as like a sweep.
All
we
right
take
or
a
all
point
wrong,
away.
somebody gets a point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Neil, no such thing as fish, full buck. I told you so. Act happy was Todd Glass, by the way.
Funny guy.
Yeah.
Very funny guy.
Sure.
Very deadpan.
No such thing as fish, Full Buck, I Told You So.
Let's go. I Told You So is the comedy podcast, or I'm sorry, the comedy special.
That is correct.
Uh-oh.
If I can read this name. Harith Iskander.
Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Iskander.
Iskander.
Just met her.
These are all on
Barely know her.
Netflix. These are on Netflix if you want to check them out.
Bad, I laughed.
Customers.
Couldn't help it.
That's our only recurring joke.
And our best joke.
Yeah.
It's the only, old faithful.
So, Full Buck, No Such Thing as Fish.
Let's go. Full Buck is the comedy podcast.
Full Buck, I Made Up.
God damn.
Close, Neil. Okay. Taylor.
See.
One Bad Mother, Disgraceful, High Beams.
Is Disgraceful the Netflix special?
Yes, it is. Tom Segura.
Okay, that's where I've seen it. All right, one more time.
One Bad Mother, High Beams.
I haven't known anything he said.
No. I always guess anyway. For the
One Bad Mother is the podcast?
That is correct. Taylor's on the board.
He's got a point.
Damn.
Not good for
Negative
me.
one for Greg.
-1.
Not looking good. Oh, you know what? I'm not even going to write that down. Shit. Okay, back to Jeff. That's deep, bro. Very stimulating. Wokish.
Wow.
So what are we doing? We celeb shots? If
Yeah,
we want.
we
Yeah.
want to
Any-
it like a
Do you guys
lifeline.
feel confident in this one?
Wokish is the podcast.
That is correct. Oh, Wokish is a stand-up.
Oh,
Damn it.
Sorry.
Shot it from half court.
Wow.
That's
Didn't even dribble, dog.
that's
Bad time on the shot clock, too.
Marlon Wayans.
Was it?
Yes.
Pulling
Damn.
up from 3 like Nick Young.
Yeah,
What,
turned
were
around and everything.
what were the last two?
That's deep, bro. Very stimulating.
That's deep, bro. It's a podcast.
That is correct.
All right. What's up, bro?
Denying me points.
What's up, bro?
Neil.
What's up, bro?
Mind detergent. Hard nation. Unsportsmanlike comedy.
Oh.
Unsportsmanlike comedy.
Picture Taylor scrolling Netflix. Wow.
All right.
See what you did there?
Oh, because it's like conduct.
Oh.
It's different. Unsportsmanlike comedy. Is that the podcast?
That is a stand-up special by Ron Gronkowski. Sorry.
Oh.
Ron
Wait, what?
Gronkowski.
Yeah.
Rob
fuck outta here.
Gronkowski.
Yes.
Rob
Get the fuck
Gronkowski.
I know what my evening
Yes.
bumping consists of.
It's on Netflix right now.
What?
It came out this year, I believe.
Rob Gronkowski, tight end for the Patriots.
Yes.
That's
Gronkowski.
gotta
Yes.
be terrible.
No, it's
So I'm
literally.
banging this chick the other day, right?
Yeah, it's awful.
I don't know her name.
69 noise.
The whole hour is just him saying motorboat.
Noise. And then dapping some random guy.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Oh my God.
Where'd Julian Edelman come from?
Jesus.
Jamiel, how's that sandwich?
It's delicious.
Can you chew into the mic for a little bit?
I mean, that's kind of what I do.
So, Mind Detergent, Hard Nation.
Let's go. Hard Nation is the podcast.
That is correct. You guys are not denying me.
Yes.
Taylor, who charted Once in a Blue Moon Humanity?
Is that from the Gronkowski special?
I think I have an idea.
Who charted? Is that the podcast?
That is correct.
Ooh.
Because the charted part.
Once in a Blue Moon Humanity.
Humanity is the stand-up special.
That's right.
Ooh.
Man's right.
-2 for Greg.
Oh,
2
Greg.
up for me.
I'm getting down there,
What up, boy?
Okay. It's okay. It's all right.
What up, guys?
What up, cuh?
Jeff,
Yeah.
my neighbors are dead. I didn't do it. Everybody calm down.
Is this just like a you admitting on air?
I don't know what to say.
That's what Greg's been thinking this whole time.
Everybody calm down. Is that the Netflix comedy?
That is correct.
And then My Neighbors Are Dead is the podcast.
That is correct. Damn it.
You guys want to hear the teaser for this Unsportsmanlike comedy?
Yes, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead.
You can't say it fast
Oh, you
enough.
have you need the aux cord?
I do. It's only like a minute long, and there's one that's 50 seconds.
We'll play it when
Right
we're
next
done.
to you, Neil?
We'll play it when we're done.
Am I pulling it up right now? What am I pulling?
No, those are the headphones.
I'll play it when we're done.
Okay, all right, yeah. Just Google
Yeah.
it. It was like the first thing that came up.
This is it here, right?
We'll get it later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get it. Yeah, we'll get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. No, let's just move on.
How can you tell your sneeze from like if it's going to happen in like 30 seconds? It's like quite a power.
Yeah, it's like when I was sitting on it for a while. That's why.
Yeah.
So now we're back to comedy specials. What the fuck did I write down? Comedy specials. These are These are these are Blues Traveler songs. These are Blues Traveler songs.
Are you
again.
telling me or are you
Yes.
telling you?
Let me Google one.
Wait, we have to delay for a sec. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? Actually,
I got a delay for you.
I can delay. The bag of bugs includes grasshoppers,
Yum.
mole crickets, silkworms, normal crickets.
If they didn't have the silkworms, I was going to say,
Where's my
be a little
silkworms?
classy here.
And then sago worms.
I heard that's a real delicacy, Jamiel.
Okay.
I hope,
Sago worms are the little fat boys.
I hope you enjoy those, Greg.
Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna eat.
They probably
I'm gonna
taste
eat
great
some
with some
too.
Baconlicious maple seasoning.
We're
Look, if you get to use
Oh yeah,
product code Just Grubbin, get 10% off your bag of bugs any day of the week.
And now back to Greg's list.
That's Just Grub. That's the bug podcast.
Just Grub. A show about eating bugs.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, right?
I'd tune in.
Okay, so it is Blues Traveler songs.
Okay.
Okay,
So it's Blues Traveler songs and what?
ones I made up and Netflix comedy specials.
Okay.
So, Neil, Over the Hill, Spicy Honey, Mount Normal.
God, it got so much harder.
Fucking Blues
know.
Traveler
Got
sucks.
so much harder.
Blues Traveler.
Don't hurt me. You don't like
Traveler.
Blues Traveler.
The Blues
Traveler's
Traveler
fantastic.
song.
No.
It added an element last week where we got absolutely eviscerated.
Yeah.
Like all these different Blues Traveler songs.
We've never
You
done-
like Blues Traveler?
We've never done so bad.
You want to get in on
Greg's
this?
list.
No.
You feel confident?
I know like 3. I like them.
You know Runaround.
I know Runaround. Yeah, it's a great song. I know whatever they played on those Roseanne episodes when they were guest.
See, and
stars.
I only decided on Blues Traveler because Neil was talking shit on him at the bar the other day. Or last week, I guess.
I guess I kind of brought this on. I thought.
You drunk going in on Blues Travelers at the
Hell
bar
yeah.
and had
They're like,
to be outstanding.
You're like, imagine if a girl like Blues Traveler or something like that.
No, he's like, when have you ever gone up to a girl and been like, you like Blues Traveler? And she goes, yeah. Meanwhile, Neil's standing here holding an old fashioned with one of those huge sphere ice cubes in it.
Just peak douchebag.
I was about to say, oh my God, you're that guy.
Peak.
I watch Mad Men. It's all you probably above your.
I watch Mad Men. Very holier than
You
thou.
don't get it.
That's good.
God. All right.
Over
go.
the Hill, Spicy Honey, Mount Normal.
Spicy Honey, Blues Traveler.
Spicy Honey is a comedy special.
It got harder.
Think you know it?
It's got to be Over the Hill Blues Traveler.
That one I made up.
Damn.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh,
I also suck at this game.
All right, Greg's at -1.
it's -1.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Okay.
Neil's still at 0.
Yes. Taylor. Great America, Freedom, Space Garbage.
You made up Freedom.
Freedom is a Blues Traveler song.
All those songs sound like they could be coming from people that are blue and traveling.
just to go back real quick, Blues Traveler has a song called Spicy Honey.
What? No, that's do they?
I don't know.
No.
No,
Oh,
that
sorry.
was the comedy special.
That's
That was
Todd.
that was comedy
Yeah, I was gonna
special,
say Todd Barry. I thought you were saying that with.
Oh, okay.
He was like, wait.
Wait a minute.
That is a Todd Barry song. Yeah, Mountain Normal is the Blues Traveler song. Sorry. No.
I mean,
One
that's
more time.
still weird.
Okay.
Normal.
So what do you have left? Space Garbage and Great America. Yeah, because you guessed Freedom.
You made up Great America.
Great America is Cat Williams.
Oh, he's back.
That's the most recent one, isn't it?
New one. That's a new one.
Space
That was
garbage
pretty
is a
funny,
real
too.
thing.
Yes,
It's in space right now, floating in orbit.
Quite frankly, it's a shame.
Yeah,
too.
there's a lot of space garbage.
All right,
in space.
Greg's back at 0.
That bad came.
Oh yeah, and you're at 0 too, aren't you, Neil?
Yeah.
It's weird. You might lose again.
I can't believe this.
Oh, man.
Smith, if it makes you feel any better, I was going to guess Over the Hill was the Blues Traveler song, too.
Sounds like
it
it.
sounds like it, because they're also Over the Hill.
You want a little more hellfire to get you going?
Yeah, that's what I need.
Here, snort
Just
some.
give me a little bit. Yeah.
Do a little line.
So remind.
We'd be immediately driving to the hospital.
So did you guys hear about wildfire?
There's no chance he survived that.
Yeah. He started saying his brain felt spicy.
Kept clutching napkins and making them into small
Something
little
about
objects.
a very
Yeah.
angry gangster devil. I don't know.
Mookie
Flaming
Williams.
do-rag.
Right? That's the dude's name with the hair. I can't remember. Mookie, whatever. Not important.
Mookie Blaylock.
Jeff, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Make happy, never again. Whoops.
Is Make Happy Blues Traveler?
Make happy is a Bo Burnham stand-up special.
Oh God.
Of course it is.
Yeah. What are the other two?
Never again. Whoops.
Never Again is Blues Traveler?
Whoops is a Blues Traveler.
Oh no.
Greg up one.
Greg's got one.
Comes from the grave. Down -2. Now he's back on
It's
top.
Blues
Yeah,
Traveler.
he had you guys right where he wanted them.
It's my wheelhouse. Star Wars and Blues Traveler are my wheelhouse.
Neil, you rued the day that you talk shit about Blues Traveler.
I feel like this is like completely directed to me.
Neil,
Oh God.
making America great again. Build a wall. Blow up the moon.
He said all those things, didn't he?
We did blow up the moon.
We're gonna blow up the moon, folks. I
We shot a rocket into the moon to see if there was water on there.
The Russians are trying to take the moon. We're gonna blow it up first.
I heard about this wildfire, hellfire seasoning.
It's very spicy, and you get 10% off if you type in Just Grubbin.
That is just grubbing.
Oh God. All right, let's go. Blow up the moon. No, I'm gonna go build a wall as Blues Traveler.
Build a wall I made up.
Fucking A.
Sorry, Neil. Looks like you're eating bugs.
Oh, was that our last one?
That was his last one.
Did I do my last one too?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I guess.
Wait, no, wait.
Jeff was trying to tank.
Ne-
You still lost.
Taylor
I'm
gets
still
his
gonna.
last.
I'm still gonna eat them.
Taylor gets his last one, basically. After.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so build a wall, making America great again.
Let's
Go. Well, no, blow up the moon was the. I said build a wall was the Blues Traveler song.
Oh, right. Okay, so blow up the moon, making America great again.
Okay. Making America Great Again is the comedy special.
That is correct. David Cross.
Oh, you know what? I think I saw it. Do you like David Cross?
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
I like his characters.
Mr. Show.
Is kind
You
of
ever watch Mr. Show?
no with Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah, you'd like
I
that.
do want to see
That's a funny show.
Yeah, it
a
sounded
good
funny.
one.
Yeah. Bit of a precursor to like Tim and Eric. Bit.
The Microphonies, where we ask each other if we've seen something and say, "Yeah, I'm kind of interested."
Yeah, it was nice.
That was okay.
That was nice.
Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and order these bugs right now with a simple slide of my thumb here.
Taylor.
Thank you, Amazon.
Fake news. Age of spin. Support your local emperor.
Taylor.
One more time.
Fake news. Age of spin. Support your local emperor.
Let me shoot it, Taylor.
All right, go ahead.
Age of Spin is the comedy special.
That is correct. Dave Chappelle.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that was a layup for me.
There you go.
well done.
Support your emperor is Blues Traveler.
That is correct. Okay, looks like me and Neil.
Oh,
Neil
shit.
and I are eating bugs.
Oh,
He did it right at the end. He got it. He got Greg on that
just
one.
bugging.
Closer.
Just bugging.
Bugging. Wow. So
Oh,
there
wait a
you
minute.
have
So
it.
Neil, you lost 3 in a row.
3 in a row
Wow.
I've lost. I can't catch a win to save my life.
Hold the fort. Taylor got 3 right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, you got 1 right.
I got 1 right.
And then you didn't get any. Did I get 1?
You're back at.
You're back at 0.
There was a
because he got his last
I was
one.
wondering if I got a negative.
You got a couple sweeps.
Okay. I think I might be a negative. I think it might be -1.
No, you were.
No,
You were-
because
I would have to have
you were
gotten
at
4.
Just say
right?
you want to eat bugs.
I want to eat bugs. I like bugs.
You were at one, weren't you, when Taylor just won it?
Even if you were negative, I mean,
and that brought you down.
That's zero.
And that brought you down.
There you go.
Brought you down to zero.
Well, we get to eat bugs. I mean, we have to eat bugs.
Yummy.
Go to unseal the bag. It's already open.
I have to seriously see a physician after these past couple shows. Like,
did you guys know that the bugs on Amazon got 3 stars?
So that means somebody
good.
somebody's critiquing
What do you
the
mean
They're not even good. I'm saying, wait.
read a review.
Right now.
Hold on, let me get back to it.
Can't even splurge for this fucking show. We gotta get like the fucking bargain bin.
Well, that's what I'm
bugs.
saying. How good are the bugs gonna? You really expect them to get 5 stars?
I don't know. Maybe hit them up with like some Cajun seasoning or something.
No, they're dehydrated. They're just bugs.
God. We got that bag cereal. We got like the bologna bugs over here, dude.
Hey Neil, you're bugging out.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I'm almost there, guys.
God, I cannot. I've never wanted to hear a review more than I do right now.
Julie S gave it a 1 star.
Oh, she's really disappointed.
Dang.
This is a total ripoff. I ordered these for my son for Christmas.
What in the?
But I can't give him this. $15 for a tiny bag. Oh, there's not enough.
Yeah.
Don't buy it. I wish I could give it 0 stars.
The bugs are disgusting and the portions are too small.
Yeah, all of them. All the ones that are just 1 star about it, they're just too small. And
What do you think?
5 stars from Fred said these were awesome. I bought this since for Valentine's Day.
What the?
Our daughter decided she was going to take chocolate-covered crickets to school.
What?
Since a friend wanted them. What the fuck, Fred?
More like wrong said Fred.
I wanted to punish my daughter, so I bought a bag of bugs, right? And I spread them all throughout her bed while she was away.
Jamiel found one.
Bradley Thompson. I bought these for my kid. They enjoyed them. 5 stars.
So you got a review over there.
They're kind of oily tasting and crunchy. No big deal for anyone.
The question and ask.
Question and ask on one for crickets.
Oh, yeah.
Crickets sampler gift pack sour cream. I didn't know they made flavors.
Oh god.
And the question is, are these the common house crickets, Achata domestica, or a foreign Asian cricket? I believe they are from the ghetto. If you look closely, you can see them throwing up their gang signs before they were doused in yummy chocolate. I'd buy those bugs.
It's like one cricket just thrown up like this.
Do-rag falling.
You think they'd be crippets at that point?
See what you did there.
These are some pretty good questions. Are these organic? The answer is really.
Are these house-grown bugs?
Are the
grass-fed crickets?
Are the spiders male? As a feminist, I could never eat a female spider. Wait, hold on. What is this answer?
That's not real.
Hold on. No, it's an actual. Somebody wrote it.
It's on Amazon.
I'm gonna get stuck in this wormwormole now.
Just got mine. I can confirm the spiders are female. Their bras always got stuck between my teeth.
That's pretty good.
Shit, dude.
This is about to ruin my whole effort.
Yeah, seriously.
That's some good stuff, though.
Do you want to play that the Gronk stand-up?
Yeah, and also for anybody that doesn't know who Rob Gronkowski is, just imagine the like stereotype of football player times 50.
Yeah, like just total muscle head.
1991 belly shirt. Yeah. Always ends up with his shirt off for whatever reason.
These streets are bad. Titties everywhere. People offering me crazy shit. Oh, man. You know, I had another crazy request one time. Hey, Gronk, you know, I know you don't know me that well, but can you please bring me to Tom's mansion? I'm like, shit, I haven't even been there. It's been 7 years since I've known that guy. 7 years. Without me, he would have 0 Super Bowl rings. I don't know how that's possible. I didn't know him.
All those girls just want to blow
but he
him.
would have 0. Yo, Tom, where the fuck do you live anyways? I'm coming over, man. I'm coming over.
He is.
It's a cry for help.
I'm about to say, it's not even comedy. This is him just
Tom,
yelling at Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Ice cream too, please.
I think you got racist on
Walnuts, a
this.
side salad. Thank you,
I'm
Tom.
not mistaken.
Yeah.
Maybe I can play till I'm 40 like you.
Probably not.
Oh, man.
What a shot.
Sportsmanlike comedy with Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah.
What a shot.
In that special, Taylor, I actually think he gets problematic. And
Is that so?
yeah.
It wouldn't shock me.
But he always skates because he's Gronk, and everybody just sees him as a big, lovable
Right.
doofy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is doofy.
Like, if Marshawn Lynch was like 69 in every press conference, they'd hang him up. Well, they try to hang him up, but
Except Marshawn Lynch is actually funny.
yeah.
Marshawn Lynch is the man.
He's not acting when he's out there.
No,
he's very
riding
himself.
bikes, husky as shit.
Straight up Oakland.
Yeah.
I like hate that he gets painted by like some people as like a thug, and it's like, dude, he does so much for his goddamn community.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck do you do?
The one reporter wanted to interview him. He said, before the interview starts, you got to take this bottle of Hennessy to the head. And then it begun.
That's amazing. Well, Lauren, Lear, thank you so much.
Jamiel.
Jamil?
Wow.
Call him Lear.
Lear's his brother. I'm
It's his
Jamiel.
brother.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That really just happened?
Well,
You haven't been
hell-
calling
it's
him
the
Lear
hell.
the whole time.
Lear
have
and
you?
I do look alike.
They don't. They do
Hold on a
not.
second.
It's a good
I did
matrix.
call you Jamil. I did call you Jamil earlier. Yeah. And then I heard somebody say Lear. I heard you say Lear, and I
Talking
thought,
about Lear. Yeah.
in my head, I'm like, oh my god, have I been calling him by the wrong name this whole fucking episode?
The Hellfire season and got them all blacked out.
Yeah.
All messed up.
Blame it on the seasoning.
Yeah.
We're in an alternate timeline now. Completely. We were already on the dumb timeline.
He's in the
but
middle
now
of
we,
the
like,
Jedi
split off.
battle right now. Like, yeah, baby. Yeah, it's reached its peak.
The fucking scimitar is flying over my head right now. I swear to God, I thought I was goofing earlier. I was like, I've been calling him Jamil this for an hour.
God, he hasn't noticed it.
We called him by the wrong name, and then the one time I go to correct myself, it's the wrong name. So go
Yeah.
fucking figure. How's that work?
Well, thanks for coming on, Jalir.
Jamil, my friend.
It's been a pleasure. Had a great time. You guys are awesome.
Sorry about our host here. I mean,
Yeah.
He's a little drunk off.
Drunk off Hellfire.
It's okay. His face is still red from all the fire.
Yeah. It's this hot ass Dappler Dan.
Shout out to Fat Louis and Woodbury. My homie Ryan. Was it the RU Fat Sandwiches? Delicious. Dappler Dan? Dappler?
Doppler Dan.
Doppler Dan.
Doppler Dan.
And the Big Fat Louis. Delicious. Fantastic. Wow. Check them out. They have everything.
I've been sneaking bites on throughout the whole show. They're delicious. Oh man, yeah, I might have another bite now.
I can't wait to
Pair them up with a couple of bugs and worms.
Get your silkworms out, everybody.
Yeah, really.
Business.
Your sago worms and your mole crickets.
Guys, I want to thank you again for listening. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram at the Microphonies. You can email us. You can even email it. Did you know that? Did you know you
Reach
can email
out.
us?
No.
If you wanted to. If you have it.
What would that email be?
Funny you should ask. And how?
tell.
Microphonies Live. Microphonies Live. That's microphonieslive@gmail.com.
That's at Gmail.
That's at Gmail.
So I
not
have to
Yahoo.
upgrade my Yahoo. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're not narcs.
Okay.
All right, we don't support
no
ISIS.
Hotmail here.
Yeah, no Hotmail. If somebody in a
Speak for
professional
yourself.
setting gives you an email and says, "Hey, this is my email address," and it says at Hotmail,
hi, I made my business email 10 years ago.
yeah, send that Amber Alert out now.
When jobs reach out, if I see that as the email,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is fake as shit. Get out of here.
At earthlink.net.
Yeah, get out of here.
Netscape.
Oh God! If somebody from Netscape or Earthlink isn't trying to sell you stuff from RuneScape, there's no other way. There's no other reason for you to communicate with somebody like that. But that doesn't matter because ours is Gmail. We're legit, baby. That's how we do.
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes,
Meat and potatoes.
golden spice.
Yeah.
Speaking
everything
of meat,
nice.
they'll be eating bugs next weekend. We'll see
Yeah.
you guys then.
They're on the way.
We should have a YouTube up soon, too.
Wow.
Thank you for listening to The Microphonies. Listen live every Monday on wildfireradio.com.